And welcome back to part 2 of the Tempest Drum Mag Tech video. In this part of the video, I'm just going to show you how to adjust the spring tension. So for example, if you're shooting first strike rounds or you're shooting more brittle paint, you might want to increase or decrease your spring tension according to your needs. So in order to do this, you actually don't have to take the drum mag apart. A lot of people think that you need to pop the cover off and mess with the spring. You don't have to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead. I already push the button and lift the lid open. I'm going to turn the pivot arm a little bit over so that I could access the feet link. All right. So over here you have a silver one. All right. That's your feed sink head. Right. So we need to remove this. So in order for us to turn the pivot arm freely to increase or decrease the spring tension. All right. So you notice that the screws and the slot cutout are facing you. So when you're putting this back, make sure that it's orientated as shown here. All right. So I'm just going to lift it up. Take a flathead screwdriver. This is in your professional tool set. PST01 professional service tool. Make sure you get a set. All the tools that you need to work on any MILSIG equipment is pretty much in the set. So I'm going to go ahead and turn clockwise. Now you would think that okay, clockwise is to tighten, but it is not, because this is actually reverse threaded. All right. So I'm just going to turn clockwise until this comes off. I'm going to put this aside. Now you're working with just the pivot arm assembly here. So basically, as you turn, if the link is on there, you could only get to this point and you can't turn anymore. By removing the link, you could actually increase or decrease the spring tension by either tightening or loosening the pivot arm. So basically, I started off at the 9 o'clock position. So I'm just going to show you how to increase the tension. I'm just going to wind. Okay, so I just increased it by 1 turn. So I would do this in 1 turn increments and to test how your rounds are feeding. You don't want to crank it like 5 or 6 turns and have it so stiff that it's going to ruin your day. Okay. So alternatively, now that I've tightened it, I want to release it. Well, I'm just going to turn it over. We need to access the release button here. I'm just going to notice I push the arm back in a little bit so that it doesn't hit against these hinges. So I'm just going to push the release button down. Okay, and I'm going to let it slowly turn. I'm holding this the whole way. You don't want to just let go. You let go, this thing's going to spin out of control and whack you in the fingers. Okay, so I'm going to decrease 1 turn, or okay, we'll go back to where we started. So that's 2 turns. So that's basically back to your quote-unquote factory setting. So now that you've done this, okay, you want to make sure that the pin is back out. We're gonna reattach the link. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that the screws are facing up. I'm gonna turn this over. I just need to get this screw into the hole here. Okay, I'm gonna get it through. I got the side with the cut. And take my screwdriver. We're actually going to turn counterclockwise to tighten. Remember, it's opposite. Okay, and then when you're done, put the link back. Again, everything faces up towards you, and you're done. So this is how you increase or decrease your spring tension. Thank you for watching. Come back for part 3.